Are you listening now?
I am the CMO and co-founder of Energi. We're a designer and manufacturer of eco-smart home products. My unstoppable story. I have lived 100 lives. I've been a hairdresser, I've been a dancer, I've been a radio presenter. I've tried literally everything until I felt something that would click. But when I moved into the renewable industry, I found my passion and I found my heart. And that's why I set up the business in 2016, and it's been a whirlwind ever since. So many challenges have been faced as a co-founder of Energi. Probably the biggest one was having my daughter in the middle of scaling the business. She came 8 weeks early, and I remember being sat on the hospital bed doing a deal in neonatal in intensive care because we was in the middle of a transaction. So there's been multiple challenges: COVID, supply chain issues, slowdown in the market, grants being pulled. In that 7 years, I think we've had everything thrown at us that you could ever imagine. It's been a wild ride. What really drives my passion is leaving a legacy for my daughter. I didn't realise that until I had my daughter. It was probably ego before then, wanting to prove people wrong and make some money and make something of myself. But after having my daughter, it's been completely shifted, and learning so much about the renewable industry and climate change, and then also just how we're going to transition to electrification through heat and transport, making sure that we don't fall down old habits that we used to. None of us trust diesel anymore. Let's make sure that electric isn't painted in the same light and that it's done sustainably and renewably. And I really, really feel that on a deep level, that Energi and myself can have a big role in that transition. What keeps me unstoppable on a day-to-day? The mission that we're on, removing barriers to a greener future, and also my daughter, just watching her evolve every single day blows my mind, and I just want to make her proud and hand something on in the future that she feels proud of and can get involved in if she wants to, or carve out her own path, but she definitely keeps me going. I'd love to tell you that I've got like some crazy workout routine or that I cold plunge every morning, but I don't. I drag myself out of bed and smash in a coffee and scroll like any normal person and then get to work. I've had different inspiration at different points. Like as I was starting my career, I looked at a local business owner. She's called Daniela Draper. She's got a jewellery brand, and I used to look at her lifestyle and think she's pushing her brand all around the world. I'd love to have my own business. I'd love to have my own brand. So I took brand inspiration from that and building something. And then as I've got going through the industry, I've met so many amazing female leaders in the space. One that really stands out is Avril Palmer. She's the chair of BCA, and she runs Cinch and companies like that. And she had a very similar upbringing to me, Northern lass, and she's just absolutely dominated in the business world. And I think hats off to her, fair play. She's like somebody else that I look up to and admire. But there's so many. If I could ensure one thing to be truly unstoppable, it would be the green revolution. I'm seeing the propaganda and the news about it at the moment. I felt like after COVID, the mainstream had really embraced it, and I'm terrified that we're going to start taking steps backwards. So if I could ensure that sustainability was baked into every large corporation and every business going forward and in everybody's minds, that is what I would do. Who knows what's next for me? I am very much embedded in Energi. It's my baby, always will be, but I also love investing in startups, really interested in the space. And I actually look at this as a global problem, so wherever I can take Energi globally, I will. But also, like I say, super interested in getting involved in mentoring in other early stage businesses. The first one that I've written down who popped to my head, most unstoppable, is my daughter, because she is absolutely mental. She's a firecracker. So I wanted to be able to look back and think, oh my God, my mum thought I was unstoppable at 4. She's turning 5, but she really is going to be a force of nature. So hopefully you'll have her one day in the future.
Are you listening now?